like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGD Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop. Until you get your mouth off LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yeah, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, man. Salute everybody tapping on there. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute as y'all come in the building. I apologize for not coming in here early, man. I wasn't feeling it. So I had to double back for a little while. I just wasn't feeling it today. But y'all know me, man. When I come through, you know I come through. You know what I mean? Legendary style. I'm gonna come through definitely. So I'm here. You guys, salute to everybody that's tapped on in. And let's get into this, man. So I came in here and told y'all the other day about Jennifer Lopez and how she was, I got the flu. I've been sick for the last 3 or 4 days. I'm hurting. You dig? It is what it is, though. Small thing to a giant, nigga. You know what I mean? A lot of people get up and go to the hospital. Man, I ain't going to the hospital, man. The hospital make you more sick. You feel me? The hospital make you more sick. What the hospital do is it put you around more sick people. It puts you in a depressing environment, and it make you more sick. You know what I mean? When you go to the hospital. Shit, I thought this out at the crib. Because you don't know, all the people in the hospital, man, them people be sick, and you go up in that joint, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I ain't trying to go up in that cold-ass hospital, man. You know what I'm saying? I sit right here and thug it out. You feel me? I put the jacuzzi on 103 degrees. I'm finna get in that joint. Because, I got cold chills. I'm finna get in that joint as soon as I get out this video. I ain't even feel like getting up. But let's get right to it with J-Lo, man. She came out talking about can't no man love her. All these men coming up short. And she figured out that she wasn't the problem. No, you was the problem. And I told y'all about all them dudes she married and everybody that she was sitting out here, dating and stuff like that. And then even people that wasn't on the record that she was dating. You know what I'm saying? It was an ongoing joke going around her when she was younger in the movie industry. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? You know what Jamie Foxx said too. He said they don't call her J-Lo. They call her Hey, But again, anyways, after she said that capping ass, stuff she said, then her ex-husband came out and flame broiled her ass. Her ex-husband say, man, this woman out here talking all this shit, she couldn't even keep it in her pants. Bro, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. And I want y'all to notice something. Ladies, y'all got to call this shit out. See, I'm going to tell y'all something. Ladies will call men out for being dogs, not being responsible, all this stuff. Why ain't the ladies calling out Jennifer Lopez, man? The ex-husband came right up and said that this chick couldn't keep it in her pants. Now, according to the report, it says Jennifer Lopez's first husband, not the second, not the third, not the fourth, her first husband, Ojani Noah, isn't holding back when it comes to the pop star's recent comments urging her to tell the truth for once in her life. Now, the 51-year-old former model unleashed a scathing message on Instagram last Friday, accusing Jennifer Lopez of cheating and hypocrisy, among other things, after she publicly claimed she had never been truly loved by her exes. He said, let me just say, stop putting us down. Stop putting me down with your victim card, he wrote, referring to Jennifer Lopez's recent remarks during her previous interview with Howard Stern. The problem is not us, not me. The problem is you. You are the one who couldn't keep it in your pants, right? Noah, who was married to Lopez from 97 to 98, went on to insist that he had been faithful and devoted during that short-lived marriage. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Yo, I got a half of mine. I don't believe that you should be able to get divorced after 1 year. I think if you get married with people, you don't shouldn't be able to waste all the people time. You shouldn't have to be able to waste the goddamn on course times. Man, y'all gonna figure this out. Because in your vows, you said till death do us part. You said in the good and the bad. Well, when the bad comes, y'all hightailing. Nah, man. If I was making the laws, I would deny people being able to get a divorce, especially after 1 year. 1 year? A divorce after 1 year, y'all done went and wasted everybody's time, got married, went to the courtroom, did all this stuff. When they got the reverend, everybody like this, bro, how embarrassing is it? I want y'all to think about this. How embarrassing is it to get married 4 times? You go up there in front of your whole family. While you at the wedding, your whole family know what time you on. They're like, Dad, we up here again for the 4th time. Wait, I mean, is this one gonna be real? You don't drag everybody down here again so that you can get married again and then come out and mess it up. So yeah, like I said before, I think they need to stop wasting people's time. And I think the divorce should be the last option once you get married. That way, you prevent people from getting married just to get married. Straight up. Because it's capped. If you can't have problem resolution, if you can't work through stuff, that means that you didn't do what you were supposed to do going into the marriage in order to prepare yourself for that marriage. Because when you go into marriage, you're supposed to go in there ups and downs. You know what I mean? Real talk. And this ain't just the ladies, the men too. Ups and downs. Right? Every day ain't going to be a good day. Every day ain't going to be a great day. But do you run every time you have adversity? Or do you ask yourself, okay, I love and marry this person for a reason. Okay, let me not just ditch this whole situation and cow it out. Now, I can understand if he putting hands on you, something like that. That's something different. If the man putting hands on you and stuff like that, or if he is, psychologically violating you, or vice versa, if the woman is psychologically, you know what I'm saying, or she physically beating you, putting her hands on you, yeah, okay, that's a reason to get up out of there. But then there should be charges with that shit that come with that. I'm telling y'all this, right? To the person who says, I know you haven't been married ticket, sometimes it's not until after the wedding that, no, what are you talking about? You don't know nothing about me. I'm just going to say this to you. People need to get their shit right. See, this is what happens. You don't prepare. You don't do the right shit before you get married. People go, have sex. It's great a couple times. Then they say, I love you. I'm going to marry you. Boom. Nigga, you ain't did all the other work. You ain't did all of the deep digging. You ain't did all of the other work that you need to do prior to getting married. Therefore, you rushed into a marriage because you thought you was in love. Then once you say, I do, you haven't given your time to really grow into the person. And then look what happened. J-Lo been married 4 times. The court should reject her ass. I'm just being honest with you. The court should reject her ass. It should be a limit on getting married. You shouldn't be coming here wasting people's time, man. Imagine being a family member and you going to 4 weddings of the same person. Come on, man. You ain't looking at that person like they legit. You looking at that person like they are straight, you know what. And everybody at the wedding is whispering. All your guests are whispering. Man, look at this. Look at this heifer right here. See, she don't got us all the way up here again. But see, I'm going to come because all the celebrities going to be here, so I'm going to smile. But she ain't nothing but a you know what. I'm just telling you. That's how your guests in the crowd are speaking. Right? I'm just keeping it real with you. I want y'all to think about this. What made LeAngelo Ball marry that girl that was put on a sex tape? What made him marry her? Then after you marry her, you have a couple kids, now it's over with. Nikki baby. She's on a tape getting her back blown out by a music producer. And you wife and married her. And had kids with her. Then you say, oh no, I made a mistake. Are these dudes fools? It's just insane to me. It's called self-responsibility. You know what I mean? And even with the situation when it's not, it's self-responsibility. When you don't get married, like, this is why I got mixed feelings on the whole Anthony Edwards situation. Anthony Edwards came out, the NBA basketball player, saying, oh, I know better. I ain't going to be doing nothing with these hoes. What's the first thing he did? Put his joint in them chicks. Got her pregnant. Now she going crazy on him. And now he acting like it's her fault. No, nigga. You have the responsibility to not put your naked beefcake in that girl and squeeze. You have that responsibility because you came out saying that you wasn't going to do that. You on the record saying that. Practice some self-responsibility. Period. Now you out here, they alleging that, oh, he want to make a payment to get her to go. Man, these niggas sour, bro. Be a man, nigga. You made the mistake. You said you wasn't going to do it. Then you made the mistake and did it. Didn't nobody force you to go up in that girl like that. If you did, why you ain't press charges? Why you ain't press charges? If you was forced, why you ain't press charges? You know you wasn't forced. You know what you wanted to do. Period. He was out here saying this stuff. So that's what I'm telling y'all, man. So it says Noah, who was married from J-Lo for 1 year, insists that she had been faithful and devoted during their short-lived message, right? That he had been faithful. He said, honest, faithful to you, never lied, never misbehaved, never cheated on you. He wrote, I was good to you. I'm too good of a man for you. He added that he left his family and job to support her early Hollywood career, only to watch her choose fame and fortune over their marriage. I believe him. He said the post came just days after Jennifer Lopez, who's 56 years old, told Howard Stern that she never truly felt loved by any former partners. What I learned that it's not that I'm not lovable, is that they're not capable. They don't have it in them, she said. Elsewhere in the interview, she revealed one career move. She still kicks herself over, passed on a major film that went on to become a hit. When Stern asked if she ever turned down a role, she later regretted. She said yes, before revealing that it had been offered the lead role in the 2000 thriller Unfaithful. J-Lo explained that at that time she thought the script wasn't good, but after the movie hit theaters, she realized Lynn had turned the material into something great. Right now, she has died in knot 4 times. She's been married to Noah, Chris Judd, Mark Anthony. She was engaged to Alex Rodriguez. She was engaged to Ben Affleck. The engagement got called off. Then she went back after Alex Rodriguez and married Ben Affleck and then got divorced. So she has yet to respond to this dude's allegation. She just need to be quiet, man. Jennifer Lopez need to sit down and be quiet. She need to have every seat. I'm telling y'all this. She embarrassed herself, man. And like I said before, you guys, that's just, like I said, man, that's just sad. When you embarrass yourself like that on that level, that's just sad, man. That's just sad, bro. You know what I mean? Sad that happened. But again, Jennifer Lopez deserves to get cooked. And hopefully everybody see this. And people will start keeping that shit 100 with her. Ladies will start stir-frying her, man. But here's the thing. This is why fellas feel the way they feel. Because the ladies don't keep the same energy with people like Jennifer Lopez. They make excuses. There ain't no excuses for Jennifer Lopez. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. Holler back. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.